Good evening, folks. Welcome to Fuzzy's Country Corner. On the show tonight, the one and only Miss Sara Douga. That's right. The sulfur country music queen is going to be sitting down with us. We had a great interview, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. Fuzzy's Country Corner is brought to you by Julian's world-famous po' boys, El Paso Mexican Grill, Live and Local Acadiana, the Live and Local Acadiana Networks, Fuzzball Productions, and RadioLouisiana.com. Check them all out. Go share the loves. Tell them Fuzzy sent you. Do some crazy stuff like that. We got a great show in store for you today. And right now, we're going to get it kicked off with my good friend, Mr. Blaine Roy, and his band, Second Wind. They are out of control on Fuzzy's Country Corner.
I was never born to be kept down. I'm not one for hanging around. Mom and Daddy taught me about the ways to live my life, spend my days. I ain't never learned how to walk the line. I can't seem to stay, wait, or take time. I'm out of control, that's what I've been told. I've been known to get wild and let it show. I ain't gonna slow down when I get old. The only way I know how to go is out of control. I was never one just to let it slide. I don't back down just to run and hide. If I told you once, then I told you twice. I can be hot or cold as ice. When there comes a time for me to understand, I don't have to try, I know I can. I'm out of control, that's what I've been told. I've been known to get wild and let it show. I ain't gonna slow down when I get old. The only way I know how to go is out of control. Oh, turn me loose. I'll tell you something. I'm out of control, that's what I've been told. I've been known to get wild and let it show. I ain't gonna slow down when I get old. The only way I know how to go is out of control. The only way I know how to go is out of control. The only way I know how to go is out of control.
You're listening to Fuzzy's Country Corner on RadioLouisiana.com.
Hey old friend, it's good to see you too. That rumor you've been hearing, it's sad but it's true. Jill finally walked out, she don't love me anymore. Thought my whole world would end with the slamming of the door. It's gonna take a little Jack to get me over Jill. I'm not gonna quit drinking until I either lose her memory or my mind. Bartender set 'em up for me, one shot at a time. I'm gonna sit on this old bar stool until they drag me out of here. It's gonna take a little Jack to get me over Jill. Called my dad on the telephone. He said, boy, you can't stay there in that big old house alone.
that's why I'm here. It's gonna take a little Jack to get me over Jill. And I'm not gonna quit drinking until I either lose a memory or my mind. Bartender set 'em up for me, one shot at a time. I'm gonna sit on this old bar stool until they drag me out of here. It's gonna take a little Jack to get me over Jill. To get me over Jill. And I'm not gonna quit drinking until I either lose a memory or my mind. Bartender set 'em up for me, one shot at a time. I'm gonna sit on this old bar stool until they drag me out of here. It's gonna take a little Jack to get me over Jill. It's gonna take a little Jack to get me over Jill.
Fuzzy's Country Corner on RadioLouisiana.com. Good evening, folks. Thank you so much for taking so much time out of your day and spending it with us. The one and only Miss Sara Douga coming up for you in just a little while. We had a great sit-down interview with her at the Live and Local Studios. We are going to share that with you in just a little while. Right now, the #1 record from Mr. Sammy Kershaw, She Don't Know She's Beautiful, on Fuzzy's Country Corner.
We go out to a party somewhere. The moment we walk in the door, people stop and everybody stares. She don't know what they're staring for. She don't know she's beautiful. Never crossed her mind. She don't know she's beautiful. No, she's not that kind. She don't know she's beautiful. Though time and time I've told her so. There she goes, just walking down the street, and someone lets a whistle out. A girl like her, she just can't see what the fuss is all about. And she don't know she's beautiful. Never crossed her mind. She don't know she's beautiful. No, she's not that kind. She don't know she's beautiful. Though time and time I've told her so. Morning comes and her hair's all a mess. That's when she thinks she looks her worst. It's times like this, she don't know why I can't take my eyes off her. 'Cause she don't know she's beautiful. Never crossed her mind. She don't know she's beautiful. No, she's not that kind. She don't know she's beautiful. Though time and time I've told her she don't know she's beautiful. Never crossed her mind. She don't know she's beautiful. No, she's not that kind. She don't know she's beautiful. Though time and time I've told her she don't know she's beautiful. Never crossed her mind. She don't know she's beautiful. No, she's not that kind. She don't know.
You're listening to Fuzzy's Country Corner on RadioLouisiana.com.
You never said nothing about LA or Well, I got here on a hot day, took a look around, said, well, now nobody here looks like you anyway. Told me Ventura's the place, so I rented a place. Stuck a handful of flowers in a Goodwill vase. Said right out loud, girl, you're home, and this is what it feels like all alone. You ain't in this living room, asleep on the old green couch. You ain't in this kitchen, dragging all the dishes out. You won't ever walk this hall, never make this bed. I got you out of my heart after all. Too bad you're in my head.
You never said nothing about leaving. Now every Tuesday feels like leaving. Try not to think about it, talk about it. It's usually Friday before I'm feeling good enough to wander around town, find nobody and just hang out now. But it's under my skin, keeps creeping in. It's haunting me, I still can't believe it. I ain't in this living room, sleep on the old green couch. And I ain't in this kitchen, dragging all the dishes out. I ain't ever walked this hall, I never made this bed. Oh, I got you out of my heart after all. Too bad you're in my head. Oh, I could call.
Hey, I won't answer.
Is this all?
I think it is.
Well, then I know it is.
We ain't in this living room, asleep on the old green couch. We ain't in this kitchen, dragging all the dishes out. We won't ever walk this home, mess up this king-size bed. I got you out of my heart after all. Too bad you're in my
Oh, I got you out of my heart after all. Too bad you're in my head.
You never said nothing about LA.
Back to Fuzzy's Country Corner on RadioLouisiana.com.
Good evening, folks. You are in Fuzzy's Country Corner on RadioLouisiana.com and the Radio Louisiana app. We have our very up close and personal interview with the one and only Miss Sara Douga. What's happening, Sarah?
Hey, Fuzzy. Not much.
Oh, she got that little country accent right there. Hi, how you
Hi.
doing? So, Sarah, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm originally from Sulphur, Louisiana, and I've been writing songs since I was young. The biggest hit I have is Boots, Bras, and Draws. I wrote that one when I was 14.
Yeah, we actually like that. That's a favorite on our show here.
Awesome, thank you.
We get a lot of people going, hey, what's that song about boots, bras, and draws? What is that?
And it's funny, my mama actually coined that. They call me Doogie back home, and she said, hey, Doogie, what do you need to go to school? And I said, I need some bras, underwear, and a new pair of boots. She goes, all right, boots, bras, and draws. And there it was. It came right out.
It just popped right on
Yeah.
out.
Thanks, Mom.
Me and Kevin were talking about it whenever you first sent it in and we were getting this show cranked off. I was like, man, I remember this girl who was in the singing contest. I wonder if she's got anything out there. And then that's what you sent. And you sent another track in called I Miss You.
Yeah.
And we actually play that as well. But I was like, I sent the song around. I was like, y'all have got to hear this Boots, Bras, and Draws thing.
Thank you.
So, that's how that song came into existence.
Yeah, 14.
At 14
Yeah,
years
Mom
old.
and Daddy were proud.
Fuzzy's Country Corner will be right back. RadioLouisiana.com.
Why are you doing this to me? Guess all you ever wanted was that kiss. I was such a fool to fall, and boy, it was the farthest fall of them all. Your whiskey eyes make me believe your whiskey lies. Trapped in your stare, thinking that you care. I must have gone blind for quite some time, but now I see my vision's been deceiving me. Your whiskey eyes make me believe your whiskey lies. You can tell how a person feels from a kiss. I must have been clouded from my own bliss. It stayed on my mind for days, but all it left you was a shadowy haze. Your whiskey eyes make me believe your whiskey lies. Trapped in your stare, thinking that you care. I must have gone blind for quite some time, but now I see my vision's been deceiving me. Your whiskey eyes make me believe your whiskey lies. You tell me to let you know when I'm home. Funny how I don't and you never notice how long I'm gone. One day I'm not gonna be there, and you'll be too late with your heart to share. Your whiskey eyes make me believe your whiskey lies. Trapped in your stare, thinking that you care. I must have gone blind for quite some time, but now I see my vision's been deceiving me. Your whiskey eyes make me believe your whiskey lies. Your whiskey eyes make me believe your whiskey lies. Your whiskey eyes.
You're listening to Fuzzy's Country Corner on RadioLouisiana.com.
I get up on Sunday about 8:50 just to get the paper that I never read, 'cause I know she'll be there barely in a row, sitting on her front porch, painting on her toes. Her husband's always on the road. Hey, Mrs. Stephen Rudy, I don't know what you do to me. Every night I dream one day of being with you. Hey, Mrs. Stephen Rudy, you're the neighborhood of beauty, but that wedding ring's as ugly as your husband is to you. Hey! Sometimes Mrs. Rudy calls crying late at night, 'cause her and Mr. Ugly have had another fight. We talk a while, I hear her smile, and when she says thank you, I tell her that she's welcome, like any friend would do. I only wish she knew. Hey, Mrs. Stephen Rudy, you don't know what you do to me. Every night I dream one day of being with you. Hey, Mrs. Stephen Rudy, you're the neighborhood of beauty, but that wedding ring's as ugly as your husband is to you. Imagination, infatuation, I'm what she deserves. I wonder if she thinks about me the way I think about her. Hey, Mrs. Stephen Rudy, you don't know what you do to me. Every night I dream one day of being with you. Hey, Mrs. Stephen Rudy, you're the neighborhood of beauty, but that wedding ring's as ugly as your husband is to you. Hey, Mrs. Stephen Rudy, you don't know what you do to me. Every night I dream one day of being with you. Hey, Mrs. Stephen Rudy, you're the neighborhood of beauty, but that wedding ring's as ugly as your husband is to you. Hey! Oh, Mrs. Rudy, that wedding ring's as ugly to me as your husband is to you. Mrs. Rudy, you don't know what you do to me.
Back to Fuzzy's Country Corner on RadioLouisiana.com.
Yeah, so you got any recording coming up on the horizon? Or?
I do. I've been, I was lucky enough to go up to Nashville last year. Was it last year we went? And I recorded a 12-song demo. And so now I'm back home. I was a rookie in the studio. So now I'm back home kind of tweaking what I really want in those 12 songs. I'm working with Tony Daigle, so we kind of in and out. And I actually have another single that I'm fixing to release. I'm in a singing contest, and the finals take place Saturday. And so I've been advertising that I'm going to do my first live performance of this new song. It's going to be called Loving You on Paper, and I'll release it next week.
Fuzzy's Country Corner will be right back. RadioLouisiana.com.
I like blue eyes, hers are green, not like the woman of my dreams. And her hair's not quite as long as I had planned. 5'3" isn't tall. She's not the girl I pictured at all. In those paint-by-number fantasies I've had. So it took me by complete surprise when my heart got lost in those deep green eyes. She's not at all what I was looking for. She's more. No, it wasn't at first sight, but the moment I looked twice, I saw the woman I was born to love. Her laughter fills my soul, and when I hold her I don't wanna let go. When it comes to her, I can't get enough. So it took me by complete surprise when my heart got lost in those deep green eyes. She's not at all what I was looking for. She's more.
couldn't ask for more than a love like hers. So it took me by complete surprise when my heart got lost in those deep green eyes. She's not at all what I was looking for. She's more.
Fuzzy's Country Corner, more with Sara Douga coming up in just a little while. Right now, I want to take a little turn to the serious side. Country music lost some greats this week, and, you know, I'm a huge classic country fan, so the Gentle Giant was definitely a favorite of mine. Denham Don Williams passing away unexpectedly. It just was a shock to the country music world, and our thoughts and prayers go out to him, and we'll play some Gentle Giant here in just a little while. But growing up in the 90s and being a country music fan, there was this power duo that you just couldn't get away from, and their names were Montgomery Gentry. Recently, Troy Gentry was in a serious helicopter crash, and he didn't make it, and our thoughts and prayers go out to him, and a shout out to my buddy who was close friends with them, who worked on John Michael's tour crew for a very long time. Our thoughts and prayers are with you, buddy. We're going to play you some Montgomery Gentry right now on Fuzzy's Country Corner, and I'm going to try not to get choked up because, boy, these were like my guilty pleasure. You know, I used to ride around listening to Montgomery Gentry because, you know, it's just good old-fashioned country music. Fly high, Troy. We're going to miss you, buddy.
There's a for sale sign on a big old rusty tractor. You can't miss it. It's the first thing that you see. Just up the road, a pale blue water tower with I Love Jenny painted in bright green. Hey, that's my Uncle Bill there by the courthouse. He'll be lowering the flag when the sun goes down. And this is my town.
Yeah, this is my town. Hey, where I was born, where I was raised, where I keep all my yesterdays, where I ran off cause I got mad and it came to blows with my old man. Where I came back, settled down, was where they're putting me in the ground. This is my town. Yeah, this is my town. My town.
There ain't much going on here since they closed the mill, but that whistle still blows every day at noon. A bunch of us still go down to the diner. I wonder if that interstate's still coming through. But come Sunday morning service at the Church of Christ, well, there ain't an empty seat to be found. And this is my town.
Yeah, this is my town. Where I was born, where I was raised, where I keep all my yesterdays, where I ran off cause I got mad and it came to blows with my old man. Where I came back, settled down, but where they're putting me in the ground. This is my town. Yeah, this is my town. My town.
Well, I bought and painted up that rusty tractor. You can't miss it. It's sitting right there in our yard. The county came and took that water tower, and that's Jenny with a baby in the car. Oh, we're off to Sunday service at the Church of Christ. And if we want to see, we better leave right now. And maybe later, me and T-Roy will show you around our town. Yeah, this is my town. Yeah, where I was born, where I was raised, where I keep all my yesterdays, where I ran off 'cause I got mad and I came to blows with my old man. I came back, settled down, but where they put me in the ground. This is my town. Yeah, this is my town. This is my town.
You're listening to Fuzzy's Country Corner on RadioLouisiana.com.
My baby knows me better than I do. Funny how a woman has that over a man. I could do anything with her here beside me. Leaning on her is where I make my stand. Where would we be without the love of a woman? Standing behind her man even when he is wrong. The true, pure, undying love of a woman makes a man a fool to think he can make it alone. My daddy was a wild one when he was younger. Everybody told my mama he'd be hard to tame. Full of himself, said certain nobody. But you ought to see him come running when my mama calls his name. So where would we be without the love of a woman? Standing behind her man even when he is wrong. The true, pure, undying love of a woman makes a man a fool to think he can make it alone. A man goes crazy trying to catch his feelings. Too much pride or maybe the words come out wrong. That's okay, 'cause he's still her hero. Steady as a rock, her love keeps her rolling along. Tell me, where would we be without the love of a woman? Standing behind her man even when he's wrong. The true, pure, undying love of a woman makes a man a fool to think he can make it alone. Yeah, makes a man a fool to think he can make it alone.
You're listening to Fuzzy's Country Corner on RadioLouisiana.com.
Cruising with my buddies on a Saturday night, pushing things a little too far. My foot's a little heavy on this candy red Chevy. I'm looking for a party to start. The old folks say do something worthwhile, but right now that ain't my style. It might be kinda crazy, it might be kinda dumb, but
my teacher, I hear it from my preacher, how I better straighten up. But they can say just what they will, I'm gonna get my kicks until I get my fill. I'm chasing down tomorrow till the race is run. Hey, you're only young one. You're only young once, so don't think twice. Gotta rock that boat, gotta roll those dice. Live it to the limit, have a little fun. Yeah, you're only young once. Live it to the limit, have a little fun. Yeah, you're only young once. You know, you only get this chance one time. Live it while you can. Ooh, yeah.
RadioLouisiana.com and the Radio Louisiana app. This is Fuzzy's Country Corner. Right now, we remember the gentle giant of country music. Denham Don Williams had a career that spanned more than 4 decades. He was a great American singer and songwriter. Don enjoyed success from many different avenues. Here is one of his biggest success, something called I Believe in You on Fuzzy's Country Corner. Fly high, Don.
I don't believe in superstars, organic food and foreign cars. I don't believe the price of gold, the certainty of growing old, that right is right and left is wrong, that north and south can't get along, that east is east and west is west, and being first is always best. But I believe in love. I believe in babies. I believe in mom and dad. And I believe in you. Well, I don't believe that heaven waits for only those who congregate. I like to think of God as love. He's down below, he's up above. He's watching people everywhere. He knows who does and doesn't care. And I'm an ordinary man. Sometimes I wonder who I am, but I believe in love. I believe in music. I believe in magic. And I believe in you. I know with all my certainty what's going on with you and me is a good thing. It's true. I believe in you. I don't believe virginity is as common as it used to be. In working days and sleeping nights, that black is black and white is white, that Superman and Robin Hood are still alive in Hollywood, that gasoline's in short supply, the rising cost of getting by. But I believe in love. I believe in old folks. I believe in children. I believe in you. I believe in love. I believe in babies. I believe in mom and dad. And I believe in you.
Back to Fuzzy's Country Corner on RadioLouisiana.com.
So, Sarah, why don't you play us a little something that you've been working on or something that you got in the can?
Got in the works?
Yeah,
I'll do that for you. This one is one I wrote a few years back. It's called We're Just Dancing.
Yeah, that's great. Here it is on Radio Louisiana and the Radio Louisiana app. We're Just Dancing. Sara Douga, Fuzzy's Country Corner.
This old world spins too fast. Think I'd rather let it pass me by. Pass me by. 'Cause this old world loves to run, and my feet are tired, and I guess the war is won. The flag is drawn, and I'm just a little Cajun girl, but you make me happy, so we'll give it a whirl, and that's enough. 'Cause life isn't dancing, we're just dancing. Love is a chance, and we're just chancing. We'll keep the world at bay with love and romancing. Oh, life isn't dancing, we're just dancing. I've been wanting here lately to sing you a song, but my heart is worn and my voice is gone from treading in the water all week long. Don't you think it's finally time we let our hearts rest, just yours and mine, yours and mine? 'Cause people, they love to talk, but we're smiling bigger with every waltz, and that's enough. And life isn't dancing, we're just dancing. Love is a chance, and we're just chancing. We'll keep the world at bay with love and romancing. Life isn't dancing, we're just dancing. And I don't care if no one understands what's between this woman and this man. It happened by simple chance, and baby, you know I love to dance, love to dance. And life isn't dancing, we're just dancing. Love is a chance, and we're just chancing. We'll keep the world at bay with love and romancing. Life isn't dancing, we're just dancing. Oh, life isn't dancing, we're just dancing.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Miss Sara Douga right there.
Thank you.
So, Sarah, tell us a little bit about where it all started.
Well, I guess it all started when I was real young. You know, that's everybody, you can have a childhood dream. And I just started singing, and I just kept getting noticed. So I kept getting on stage, and when I was about 15, my mama had a friend that was singing locally. His name was Philip Ebarb. I think he sings by Philip Glenn. But he took me under his wing, and I was hitting every casino that he played. I'd run up there and play a few gigs, and I just was playing for parties, and then I got hooked up with the Marsh Club. It's a big hunting club over there on the 7.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
I played for them for a few years for their. So I have a degree in wildlife management.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's fun. So
And you're a school teacher, right?
now I'm a school teacher. That just happened. Yeah. Yeah. So I would at the Marsh Club, I would like help them out with marsh prep and things, and I'd teach their wives how to shoot guns, and then come in and take a bath and play for them at night. It's fun.
Fuzzy's Country Corner will be right back. RadioLouisiana.com.
Well, you can walk out on me tonight if you think that it ain't feeling right. But darling, there ain't no getting over me. Well, you can say that you need to be free, but there ain't no place that I won't be. Sweet darling, there ain't no getting over me. I'll be the bill you forgot to pay. I'll be the dream that keeps you awake. I'll be the song on the radio. I'll be the reason that you tell the boys no. Don't you know you can tell everyone that we're through? You might even believe it too. But darling, there ain't no getting over me. Sweet darling, there ain't no getting over me. That you see in a crowd. I'll be the times that you cry out loud. I'll be the smile when there's no one around. I'll be the book that you just can't put down. So you can walk out on me tonight if you think that it ain't feeling right. But darling, there ain't no getting over me. You'll see, sweet darling, there ain't no getting over me. No, 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 darling, there ain't no getting over me.
Fuzzy's Country Corner on Radio Louisiana and RadioLouisiana.com. More to come with Miss Sara Douga coming up in just a little while. Right now, I'd like to send a very special request out to some people that I know that are listening out in Cankton. Thank you so much for tuning in on the Radio Louisiana app. And here's your song. It's Ken Holloway. We just can't be friends anymore.
Here we go again. You need a friend, and that's why I'm here now, to dry all your tears and to calm your fears. By now I should know how, 'cause I'm the one you call when your heart's been broken too. But that's what friends are for, and if that's true, we just can't be friends anymore. 'Cause when I hold you in my arms, I'm sure that friends don't feel this way. And I can't hide it like before. So we just can't be friends anymore. You look so surprised to find that I could fall in love with you. And I only pray that you will say that you feel the same way too. I might have crossed the line, and I know this may sound bad, but I hope this somehow changes what we had. We just can't be friends anymore. 'Cause when I hold you in my arms, I'm sure that friends don't feel this way. And I can't hide it like before. So we just can't be friends anymore. I know you're scared, and part of me is too. That Mr. Right you're looking for is right in front of you. We just can't be friends anymore. 'Cause when I hold you in my arms, I'm sure that friends shouldn't feel this way. And I can't hide it like before. So we just can't be friends anymore. No, we just can't be friends anymore. I don't wanna be just friends.
Country Corner Spotlight.
In a Walmart lot, parked up near the road, stands up on his trunk, reaching out for lost souls. Said, I don't want your money, I just want to show you the way. Says I'm an apostle, called on by the Lord, spreading the gospel from this old beaten Ford. My mission this morning is that everybody drive home safe. It don't matter what sins you commit, they can all wash away. Just give me 5 minutes. If you let these words sink into your heart, I'll even give you something to go with your car. Take this dashboard, Jesus, facing forward, looking out the window at where you going, 'cause he don't care at all where you've been. Let this dashboard, Jesus, be your guide round the bumps in the road through the storms of life. If he's looking at you, he can't see what's round the bend. Keep your hands on the wheel, but leave the driving to him. My road to Damascus was just south of Houston, back in my hell-raising days. Don't know how fast I was doing. When my wheels left the pavement, I knew it was time for a change. He said, I'm here to tell you, God is my witness, there's only one clear path to forgiveness. It ain't in the rear view, it ain't in regrets. It's on the horizon, straight up ahead. Take this dash for Jesus, facing forward, looking out the window at where you're going, 'cause he don't care at all where you've been. Let this dashboard Jesus be your guide round the bumps in the road, through the storms of life. If he's looking at you, he can't see what's round the bend. Keep your hands on the wheel, but leave the driving to him. Oh, keep your hands on the wheel, but leave the driving to him.
For Jesus on Fuzzy's Country Corner. We got another hour to go, and more with our sit down from Sara Douga is coming up in just a little while. Right now, we're going to end this segment with Man from Another Time. Here's my good friend, Mr. Charlie Rivers. Hey, y'all, go check out his restaurant. It's called Cat Daddy's up in Alexandria. They got some good food.
Don't know how I got to be so old-fashioned. I love so many things so out of style, like trading down at the local grocery and BSing with the old folks for a while. I feel like a man from another time. If I was a Coke that cost a dime, I'd ride with Roy and Dale again on happy trails that never end. I'm talking mama and her chicken fried, talking about a family on a Sunday drive. Oh, sometimes deep down inside I feel like I'm a man from another time. I'm classic stick shift, 57 Chevy. I'm more into the mix than Barry Bonds. I still say yes ma'am, yes sir, I love my country. I still love the girl I took to the senior prom. I feel like a man from another time. If I was a Coke that cost a dime, I'd ride with Roy and Dale again on happy trails that never end. I'm talking mama and her chicken fried, talking about a family on a Sunday drive. Oh, sometimes deep down inside I feel like I'm a man from another time. I'm grade A certified Mayberry. These days I feel so out of place. Searching out the back roads where a man can move at a little slower pace. I feel like a man from another time. If I was a Coke that cost a dime, I'd ride with Roy and Dale again, Nellie Bell and Rim Tin Tin. I'm talking mama and her chicken fried, talking about a family on a Sunday drive. Oh, sometimes deep down inside I feel like I'm a man from another time. From another time. Oh, from another time. From another time. From another time.
Fuzzy Fuzzy's Country Corner on RadioLouisiana.com is written and produced by Jordan LaSalle in conjunction with Fuzzball Productions. The views and opinions of Fuzzy's Country Corner do not reflect on those.
Hour number 2 of Fuzzy's Country Corner is on, brought to you by Julian's world-famous po' boys, live and local Acadiana.com, the live and local networks, El Paso Mexican Grill, Fuzzball Productions, and all of our great sponsors. Thanks so much for tuning in to our own little corner of country music. Coming up this hour, we continue our sit-down with the one and only Miss Sara Douga. That girl, she's got a story, and we're glad we could share it with you guys today. If you haven't shared with a friend, make sure you share with a friend. The Radio Louisiana app, RadioLouisiana.com. It's your home for everything Louisiana. Some big things coming up for the live and local networks. Stay tuned. You'll see that this weekend from live and local Acadiana and the live and local Acadiana networks. We're going to sit down with Sara some more in just a little while on Fuzzy's Country Corner.
I've been thinking about our love situation, all this attraction in the present tense. I've reached the only logical conclusion: love ain't supposed to make sense. This ain't no thinking thing, right brain, left brain, it goes a little deeper than that. It's a chemical, physical, emotional devotion, passion that we can't hold back. There's nothing that we need to analyze. There ain't no rhyme or reason why. 'Cause this ain't no thinking thing. Forget mathematical equations, self-help, psychology. Gray matter don't matter much, darling, when it's getting down to you and me. Oh, this ain't no thinking thing, right brain, left brain, it goes a little deeper than that. It's a chemical, physical, emotional devotion, passion that we can't hold back. There's nothing that we need to analyze. There ain't no rhyme or reason why. 'Cause this ain't no thinking thing. There's nothing that we need to analyze. There ain't no rhyme or reason why. 'Cause this ain't no thinking thing. This ain't no thinking thing. This ain't no thinking thing, girl, no.
You're listening to Fuzzy's Country Corner on RadioLouisiana.com.
I'm booking myself a one-way flight. I gotta see the color in your eyes. You're telling myself I'm gonna be alright. Without you, baby, is a waste of time. Yeah, our first date, girl, the seasons changed. God washed away in the summer rain. You can't undo a fall like this, 'cause love don't know what distance is. Yeah, I know it's crazy, but I don't want good and I don't want good enough. I want can't sleep, can't breathe without your love. Front porch and one more kiss. It doesn't make sense to anybody else. Who cares if you're all I think about? I've searched the world and I know now it ain't right if you ain't lost your mind. Yeah, I don't want easy, I want crazy. Are you with me, baby? Let's be crazy. Be scared, don't wanna know why. I wanna feel good, don't have to be right. The world makes all kinds of rules for love. I see you gotta let it do what it does. I don't want just another hug and a kiss goodnight. Catching up calls and a date sometimes. I love that we're rebels and we still believe we're the kind of crazy people wish that they could be. And I know we're crazy. Front porch and one more kiss. It doesn't make sense to anybody else. Who cares if you're all I think about? I've searched the world and I know now it ain't right if you ain't lost your mind. Yeah, I don't want easy, I want crazy. Are you with me, baby? Let's be crazy. It doesn't make sense to anybody else. Who cares if you're all I think about? I've searched the world and I know now it ain't right if you ain't lost your mind. Yeah, I don't want easy, I want crazy. Yeah, look at us, baby. Tonight the midnight rules are breaking. There's no such thing as wild enough. And maybe we just think too much. Who needs to play it safe in love? Let's be crazy. Who cares if we're crazy? We gotta be crazy. I know that we're crazy, so let's be crazy. Yeah.
Country Corner Spotlight.
Driving with my windows down on my way home, listening to Dirk Bentley's brand new song. I look over to my passenger seat, and suddenly I realize that it's empty. And it's times like this that I miss you. I woke up this morning and took a bath. I got ready and I went to Mass. As I kneeled down alone in that pew, I had to stop myself from thanking God I was with you. And it's times like this that I miss you. And I miss you next to me. And I miss you when I sleep. And I miss you just loving me. miss you. And it's times like this that I miss you. And I miss you next to me. And I miss you when I sleep. And I miss you just loving me. And I miss you. Yeah, I miss you. And even though I wish you happiness, I still pray to God that you miss me like this. 'Cause I miss you. I miss you. Yeah, I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. Oh, I miss you.
Back to Fuzzy's Country Corner on RadioLouisiana.com.
When did you start learning how to play guitar and stuff?
I started playing guitar when I was 14 and wrote my first song on it right thereafter. It took about 6 months. Yeah.
So you learned 3 chords and started writing songs.
That's right. That's exactly what I did. Figured it out by myself. Sat there in my room.
Yeah, that's
worked
pretty
out
interesting. So tell us about your musical heroes.
Oh, goodness. So I love mountain music.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I really do. I sing country, but I guess because I grew up in the woods, I have a heart for something like that. So Dolly Parton is absolutely, that's the perfect country and mountain music. So Dolly's got to be one of my number ones there.
Yeah. Have you ever been to, like, the big attractions that she has?
I never have. I made my first trip to Nashville last year, and I haven't. That was the first time I've gone north.
It's a magical city, isn't it?
Yeah, it's something, huh?
It's something to stand at the corner of 8th and Broadway and just look at all the history that's there.
Yes, I actually got to play at Legends on the corner on Broadway while we were there. That was pretty cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What did you do, some cover tunes, or did you do some of your own stuff? Or?
No, I did cover tunes. I did the Grand Tour.
Uh-oh.
And then I played Patti Loveless, Blame It On Your Heart.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Who was in there? Cole Swindell, was with us. So that was pretty cool.
That's interesting. Yeah, you brought your husband along.
I did.
Yeah, you're like the family type.
Yeah.
It's so awesome whenever we get like spouses in on the show, because a while back we had Freddie Pate on,
Yeah,
and
I love Freddie.
they're just such a sweet couple. Him and Miss Gloria, and you guys are just like that. Y'all are just so supporting and loving of one
Thank
another.
you.
You could see that. That's just so awesome to see these days. So, how's your husband feel about this music thing?
He loves it, huh? I guess I shouldn't speak for you. He's nodding his head there. He supports me in everything we do. He's awesome.
So, are you planning on bringing your youngins up in the music business?
Yeah, I sure am. Right now, every time we hit the studio that I bring them with me. My oldest, Caius, he's loving the drums. So every time we get in the studio, he wants to sit in the drum room and play drums. He's super sharp. I mean, super sharp. He's picking up melodies and harmonies, and he's 3 next month.
Oh, wow. That's
Yes.
that's going to be one of 2 things. It's either going to be good or it's going to be bad.
I know. Hopefully, we'll steer him in the right direction.
Well, yeah. You see, you bring him up in all the good, and then he realizes that the girls love the guys in the band. And then and vice versa.
Hang on, Fuzzy. He's 3.
Fuzzy's Country Corner will be right back. RadioLouisiana.com.
Kinda shy, not much on talk. A little overweight with a clumsy walk, but he was light on his feet when he heard the beat. There were pretty boys peddling counterfeit charm, sitting on the bar stools, keeping them warm, thinking they were cool, thinking he was a fool. But when the music music started and the girls lined up. They couldn't believe their eyes. He'd hold them in his arms, spin them like a top. Every girl wanted a chance. He winked and smiled when the music stopped. He said, boys, you gotta learn to dance. He could dance real fast, he could dance real slow. The boys got jealous when he held the girls close, but he just screamed, kinda rubbing it in. He can dance for miles, he can dance all night. He never danced with the same girl twice, so the boys got mad. They wondered what he had, but what he lacked in looks, he made up for when he got on the floor. He'd hold them in his arms, spin them like a top. Every girl wanted a chance. He winked and smiled when the music stopped. He'd say, boys, you gotta learn to dance. He'd say, boys, your looks will only get you so far. If you can't dance when you get on the floor, the girls ain't gonna come back for more. Then the music started up again, and the girls were all over him. He'd hold them in his arms, spin them like a top. Every girl wanted a chance. He winked and smiled when the music stopped. He said, boys, you gotta learn, boys, you gotta learn, boys, you gotta learn to dance. If you wanna take all the pretty girls home, boys, you gotta learn to dance.
Back to Fuzzy's Country Corner on RadioLouisiana.com.
So, you guys are in the studio right now, and you're playing gigs, right? You play at one of our sponsors, El Paso Mexican Grill.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about how we can get a hold of you and all that great stuff.
Yeah, so you can check me out on Facebook. I have a pretty active Facebook. It's Sara Douga. That's Sara. Douga is Douga. And if you're looking for it on the URL, it's Facebook/boots, brawls, and draws. That's how you can find me there.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
I'm also on Instagram at Sara Douga, and I post all of my up-and-coming shows there. So I do a lot of little local gigs, like you said. Sometimes I play in Lake Charles as well.
Yeah, so what can we expect for seeing one of your shows live?
I do a lot of my songs. If the crowd's loving it, I give it to them, and they usually love it. But I also do. I like to play. I like to play to the place. So these gigs here, it tends to be a pretty mixed crowd and a lot of families. I like to see those little babies dancing. So I play fun songs, old classic country songs, some bluegrass songs, and I play like old classic rock, like going to the chapel and we're.
Yeah.
Whatever makes them happy. That's what your job is, right?
That's right. You're supposed to promote comfort and make people drink. That's the thing. So, Sarah, you talk about your influences being like Dolly Parton, and
that's right.
You mentioned Patti Loveless.
Yes.
What would you say your favorite cover song is?
Probably
that you do.
That I do? Jolene by Dolly Parton. Absolutely. You want to hear a taste of it? Is that what you're getting out there?
Yeah.
Okay.
We almost never get the Dolly
version.
The version or
you won't
anything.
Get it tonight either.
Well, I mean, we've had several young ladies on the show, and they all cover Jolene, and we never get that. Oh, that's the one that they just jump out and say, "Hey, I like that one." So it's going to be different to have that on the show. So here we are, Fuzzy's Country Corner. Y'all get ready. This is going to be great. This is called country music right here, folks.
Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him even though you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, every skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, and your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. And he talks about you in his sleep, and there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him even though you can. Now you could have your choice of man, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. And I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you and whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Oh, Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him even though you can. Please don't take him just because you can. Jolene, Jolene, Jolene.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Thank you.
Man, that's a great version of that. You can really sing, girl.
Thank you so much. Trying to, but it's teacher voice. I told them kids, quit making me holler at you today.
Fuzzy's Country Corner will be right back. RadioLouisiana.com.
Well, I met her in a small town, bar not far from home. She was having second thoughts about a man who was always gone. Said the only way to get to him was a telephone. So she held on to me while she couldn't hold her own. She said, I can be had, but I can't be bought. And I can be bad, Lord, if I don't get caught. But I'd rather be loved and left alone than be here in the middle somewhere between right and wrong. She said, you know I never was the kind to spread it around, but I'll let you get to me as long as you don't let me down. Said I got the kind of love it takes to make it real slow, but I don't care how you get me there, just as long as I go. She said I can be had, but I can't be bought. And I can be bad, Lord, if I don't get caught. But I'd rather be loved and left alone than be here in the middle somewhere between right and wrong. Oh, stand on it, God. It's her kind of love that keeps me coming back time after time. Just like a beautiful song I can't get off my mind. But I worry a lot about love that you have to wait on. And I got second thoughts about a woman that's always gone. Said I can be had, but I can't be bought. between right and wrong.
Back to Fuzzy's Country Corner on RadioLouisiana.com.
Fuzzy's Country Corner brought to you by Julian's World Famous Po' Boys El Paso Mexican Grill, Live and Local Acadiana, the Live and Local Acadiana Network's Fuzzball Productions. My name is Fuzzy. This is Fuzzy's Country Corner, and we are here with our artist of the show. And Sarah, why don't you tell us where you plan to be in, say, 5 years? What's your 5-year goal?
Well, you know how they say God makes plans, we don't. You know?
Yeah.
Well, we're pushing hard for. I really love to write, Fuzzy, so I'm trying to better myself in every aspect of writing. So I'm doing that and trying to shoot every avenue that I can to try to get on the Nashville table. So hopefully in 5 years we make a song there. And then I'm also just gearing up back into the live gigs. I took a little break and got married and had some babies, and now my youngest is 7 months old, so I can leave her every now and then. So,
every now and then.
Yeah.
So y'all have a boy and a girl?
We do.
Oh
Caius
man,
and Catherine.
that's gonna be great watching them grow up.
Yeah, they're
sure
so much fun. I love it. I wouldn't change it for a thing. You know, a lot of people say, "Man, what did you do that for? You were going somewhere. You were really getting somewhere when you were like 18, 19, 20." And I said, "No. The more life you live, the better writer you are." Huh?
That's a true story. You know, George Jones said it the best: when you're happy, you listen to the melody, and when you're sad, you listen to the lyric. I'm just a sad person.
Oh, it's true.
Which brings me to some lyrics. Let's go back to when you were just a teeny weeny girl. I got to know more about this Boots, Bras, and Draws song. I've got to know more about this. What made you say, okay, I'm going to record this song?
Well, honestly, I guess if we're going to be real truthful, it was my ag teacher, Mr. Chuck Kinney.
Yeah?
Yeah, I used to sing for him at school every time that, they wanted to sing, and they loved it. So whenever he loved it, I shot at every party I could go to, everywhere I could get my hands on a mic. I sang Boots, Bras, and Draws, and by the end of the song, almost every time, the whole crowd is shouting, "Boots, Bras, and Draws." And well, we're going to have to get that one down on a tape. And I guess I recorded it probably about 10 times.
Yeah?
10 different places. Yeah, since I was 14, that was 12 years ago now.
Wow, so this version that we have...
Finally, something you like. I guess you do that as a writer. You critique yourself to death.
So, I have a lot of friends that are writers. They're big-time writers. One that we just had on the show, Miss Kylie Fry. She's up there writing songs, and an upcoming writer that we're going to have on the show, Mr. Gordon Bradbury, who Gordon has wrote several songs for like Jeff Bates and Sammy Kershaw, and
his last one was George Strait.
His last big release was George Strait. Yeah. That's a pretty big thing, to get mentioned on a record like that. But as a writer, do you see yourself being the singer-songwriter, recording your own songs, or are you willing to write for other people to see that spotlight?
I'm willing to do both. I think you have to find your niche in country music, and there's room for everybody. So I think really I'll probably end up doing both. Kind of like Casey Musgraves kind of does it. She sold a few off and then hit the road, and I guess it's just going to depend on what's right for my family. They're first. They're the reason why I write the songs. They give me the mojo behind it. So I guess we're shooting for anything.
So what you're saying is, when you get mad at your husband, you write a song about it?
I wish that's what I did, huh? We might have some more songs.
We'd have some good songs.
Oh, man. That's not good.
Hey, no. You see us, we're happy and smiling. That's what it takes. Sometimes to smile, you got to fight a little bit.
That's right. That's right. So, other than coming up this Saturday, what do you have on your schedule? Anything big coming up?
Yeah, well, I took this job teaching, so I got a little break. But my next starting up gigs is going to be December 29th. I'll be back at El Paso.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you can find me there.
El Paso, which location?
The one in New Iberia.
The one in New Iberia. Oh, down the road from my house.
That's right.
Awesome.
Come on with
That's awesome. It should
Come
be a
see
good
us,
time.
have a margarita.
Yeah, we'll have some margaritas, and I'll make some live videos. That'll be interesting.
Awesome.
Last time, matter of fact, me and Kevin went there, and the live videos got a little bit out of hand. It was
Kevin has no input.
yeah, Kevin's just sitting over there. I feel like I'm going to start calling him Producer Kevin because he just sits there and does nothing.
Lets things happen.
Yeah, he just lets things happen. We were testing the phone system out last week. We got it to where we could have people call in the show, and that's going to be coming up real soon. You'll be able to call in the show. And Kevin was like, "Hey y'all, it's Kevin." And that was it. That's what he's got. Kevin does some stuff on our sister station, Rock, Louisiana. Y'all should go check that out. But anyways, so you're going to be back at El Paso coming up in December. You're a school teacher. Are you incorporating any music into your curriculum at work, or?
Well, I teach biology and human anatomy. So I started my year off with talking to my kids about goals, and it's the most important thing in life, huh? So I kind of introduced my music to them a little bit there. And I look like I'm 15, so I couldn't walk in there singing. I had to...
13 and a half.
Yeah, right.
We'll go with 15.
And I teach 16-year-olds, so I had to go in there and kind of lay down the law. But they're starting to respect me a little more, I guess. You have to work your way in there. So I got to incorporate it last week. I got to sing for them for the first time. They loved it. It was awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so in human anatomy, we talked about vocal cords, and I got to sing for them.
Oh, yeah. So do you ever feel like you've strained your vocal cords?
Oh, yeah, you hear me talking right now.
Yeah. Been screaming and hollering at kids all day.
That's right. They're loud, huh? No, I stayed at home for 3 years with my 2 babies, so I guess I've been in the classroom for a month now, so I'm wearing my vocal cords out a little bit.
Oh,
but that's all right. Stretching.
They sound great.
Thank you.
Actually, you singing on pitch, it's a real great thing. Well, if we could get you to play one more song.
Absolutely.
I've got to hear it live. This is
bras and draws.
it has become like a cult favorite. I'm serious.
That's awesome.
Like, we talk about it in every musician circle that I'm in. I'm serious.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh man, Fuzzy's Country Corner. We are sitting here with the queen of the boots, bras, and draws herself. Yes, I just said that on the radio. Sarah, take it away on Fuzzy's Country Corner.
There were boots, bras, and draws laying all over my bedroom floor. And I was packing up to leave him when he came stomping through that door. He said, "What's going on here?" I said, "I'm leaving you for good." And I left him crying as I packed up my boots, bras, and drawers. Well, I'd been thinking about leaving him since the day we got together. 'Cause he got to talking about a marriage and me hanging around forever. He had pictured in his mind me making him a family tree. But in my head it was like Dirk said, so I'd leave and let it be. Now I'm just fine with what's mine and my boots, bras, and draws. Well, there were boots, bras, and draws laying all over my bedroom floor. And I was packing up to leave him when he came stomping through that door. He said, "What's going on here?" I said, "I'm leaving you for good." And I left him crying as I packed up my boots, bras, and drawers. Well, now that I left him, I am just as happy as I can be. 'Cause without him, I'm able to be independent and free. He's probably worried about me, but about him I don't have a care. To tell you the truth, I'm really just glad he's out of my hair. 'Cause now my life is fun, I'm always on the run in my boots, bras, and drawers. Well, there were boots, bras, and drawers laying all over my bedroom floor. And I was packing came stomping through that door. He said, what's going on here? I said, I'm leaving you for good. And I left him crying as I packed up my boots, bras, and drawers. I said I left him crying as I packed up my boots, bras, and drawers. Thank you.
Yeah. So, who was that little boy?
Bless his heart, he was made up. I didn't even have one to talk about.
Are we saying that because Mama and them is listening, or was there really not one?
Oh no, there really wasn't one. I wasn't but 14. I was all about my pigs at that age. We were raising show hogs. If you can imagine, I guess that's
than that.
I know.
It don't get no more country. I was worried about my pigs. Wait, it wasn't about the pig though, was it?
No.
Did you have a? Whoa,
no.
Easy. We'll rock.
Fuzzy's Country Corner will be right back.
RadioLouisiana.com.
We work hard and we play rough. We turn heads when we get shined up. We go together, just a pair of rambling souls. Just count the scrapes and scuffs, yeah, they're my story told. Yeah, me and these boots, we've seen a lot of miles. Me and these boots, we've done some running wild. We're stubborn, we're tough, from living life uphill. Takes a special man to keep us standing still. They'll tell you everything you need to know about what you're getting into. Boy, if you're gonna love me, you're gonna love me. Me and these boots. So now you know, and here's your chance to walk away or stay and dance. A girl like me could love a boy like you like crazy, but I ain't the barefoot in your kitchen kind of lady. Yeah, me and these boots, we've seen a lot of miles. Me and these boots, we've done some running wild. We're stubborn, we're tough, from living life uphill. Takes a special man to keep us standing still. They'll tell you everything you need to know about what you're getting into. Boy, if you're gonna love me, you're gonna love me. Me and these boots. Yeah, me and these boots. I'll always be in these boots. We're stubborn, we're tough, from living life uphill. Takes a special man to keep us standing still. They'll tell you everything you need to know about what you're getting into. Boy, if you're gonna love me, if you're gonna love me, if you're gonna love me, you're gonna love me. Me and these boots. Me and these boots.
Back to Fuzzy's Country Corner on RadioLouisiana.com.
So Sarah, you know, you're all into your pigs and your 4-H and all that stuff. How did you meet your husband?
FFA, be careful.
That easy?
I was running through rain in my boots, bras, and drawers. No, I'm kidding.
Were you really?
No.
Oh, man, it don't get no more country than that.
I was actually singing. I was about to graduate college, and I had been singing with Jamie Beard a lot. We had met up at Larry's in, was that Groves, Texas? You ever been to Larry's?
Yeah, Larry's French Market.
Larry's French Market, wonderful place to go to. And he was playing with Chris Miller one night. Renell Babineau called me and said, hey, you need to go down there, and I've lined you up. You're going to sing with Jamie. And he has a wonderful country voice. I don't know if you ever heard his.
One of the best country fiddles I've ever heard, too.
My goodness. So we went, and hey, I'd never met him. I walked right up and said, I'm Sara Douga. Renell told me to come over here and sing with you. And he said, oh, yeah, come on. I'd known Mr. Chris Miller because I was in choir. He did a lot with us in high school, even though he's from Barb. You know, we're arch rivals.
Oh, easy.
Software and Barb.
Easy.
Anyhow, we got up there, and I said, well, what are we going to sing? And I said, oh, it's got to be Conway and Loretta, After the Fire is Gone. I don't know if you've ever been to Larry's during a performance, but there's tables everywhere. There's a dance floor, tables, people are eating everywhere. Pretty poppin' place. And everybody was eating, and we hit that verse. Love is where you find it, when you find no love at home.
I applaud you because nobody's singing the root there. That's both harmony parts.
Thank you.
Yeah. You know, and it isn't too many girls that understand that. You know, the backstory behind those guys were, you know, they would have to go in and you know, he would lay down the vocal and then they would have to sing to him. So that was the only way that could
really?
that could work out well. So that's just a little backstory on that song. But so anyways, Larry's is packed, and there's chairs and tables everywhere, and y'all never sang together.
Never, just met each other. We hit that first line, they stopped, and they were eating dinner, stood up and applauded.
Oh,
and
wow.
we looked at each other like, yes, let's do this. And we started singing together, man, every weekend. And one weekend he texted me and said, hey, we can't sing together this weekend. I got to play at a private party. And Karen DuPont, I don't know if you know her. She's from Rain.
Yeah.
A good friend of mine. She said, hey, Jamie, you might not be able to go with Jamie, but you can come with me. So I went to this private birthday party, and I walked in. I didn't know who it was. Well, it was Brenda McGuirk. I know her. I just met her at John Dale Bears not too long ago. So she was all excited and said, oh, you're going to sing? I said, well, yeah, I'm going to sing. And I sang, guess what, Boots, Bras, and Draws. I did for her 50th birthday party, her and her twin sister, Linda. And, you know, when I was getting ready that night, Karen said, why are you taking so long? I said, you know, I think I'm going to meet my husband tonight.
Uh-oh.
And sure enough, about the end of the night, Jamie was playing The Ring That Shines. And I was waltzing with Karen, and I spotted him. I said, whew! I don't know who that is, but I got to find out. And we met, and he texted his best man and said, I just met my wife. We went to Mass together the next morning. On our first date, it started the year of faith. We got married the next October. We met October 7th. 2012, got married October 11th, 2013, had a baby October 12th, 2014.
Cool.
Yeah. We've had some songs to write now.
Well, no joke right there. 3 years and in love.
Yeah.
In love forever, huh?
Yeah, thank you, Jamie. Brought me to my husband.
Well, that's interesting. That's interesting. Maybe I'll have to have Jamie on so we
should.
That you know, most people don't think of him as the country singer. You know,
Oh,
they
my
think of the
goodness.
high performance and the Jamie Beard, the Cajun fiddle player, and the accordion player, and the drummer, and Travis Mott's
Yeah.
cousin, and
He wears many hats, and Tiffany's husband.
yeah, Tiffany's husband. Yeah, let's not leave her out. So, yeah, it's definitely an interesting story for you guys.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. We haven't been playing much. I guess the last big one I played with them when they released their last, not Cajun Cool. That's What Makes the Cajun Dance. I went to Pelican Park and played with them that night for their CD release party.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's awesome. Did Steve Riley get on the twin fiddles with you, or?
I can't remember.
Because that's an interesting combination if you're gonna do some country music now.
Well, you know, I do sing a little in French. I do a lot of people's funerals and stuff, and I read in French, so I can.
You just said that so casually, like I do funerals. Look, I will come sing at your wedding, your bar mitzvah.
Hey, we do anything.
I will sing at your family picnic. Look, you can even book me now for when you die. I mean,
Buzzy, you'd be surprised how many calls I get from people. I guess there's nobody that does it anymore.
Would you sing at my funeral?
I sure would. If I'm
Because
around,
I'm living
Fuzzy.
on borrowed time already. My life plan was to 30. That was 8 months ago.
Congratulations. Happy birthday.
Yeah, I'll live about 8 months past my goal. So, anyways, Sarah, you've got to have something else, another original somewhere in there that just
I sure
on
do.
your.
You know what? We brought my husband tonight. I'm gonna play his favorite.
What do we want to know the story behind the song?
I didn't even know one yet when I wrote this one.
Are you serious?
I'm serious, but we both like to drink. I guess that's why he likes this one, or maybe because the guy left me in the song and I became available. Huh?
Is that what that is? This is Fuzzy's Country Corner. Now it's time for some more music. Sarah, take it away.
This one's called "Spill This Bottle."
So that sounds like a good drinking song.
That's right, Thursday night. 6 months ago he left me, and I'm still sitting here drinking on this whiskey, crying the same old tears. Just when I think I've come around, he walks back in my mind, and here I go telling the bartender about my life. Somebody spill this bottle, 'cause this bottle's spilling on me, setting all our memories and dreadful secrets free. My daddy would be so ashamed of me. Spill this bottle, 'cause this bottle's spilling me. Well, I was raised to be strong and independent. Never let them see you cry, only let them catch you grinning. But ever since he left me, all my pride has gone astray, and I'm mounted on this bar stool, blabbering away. Somebody spill this bottle, 'cause this bottle's spilling on me, setting all our memories and dreadful secrets free. My daddy would be so ashamed of me. Spill this bottle, 'cause this bottle's spilling me. Jack, Jim Beam, a little wild turkey, doesn't really matter. They all make me feel worthy of a little self-pity party. Poor, poor, pitiful me. Somebody spill this bottle, 'cause this bottle's spilling on me, setting all our memories and dreadful secrets free. My daddy would be so ashamed of me. Spill this bottle, and this bottle's spilling me. Somebody spill this bottle, 'cause this bottle's spilling me.
Wow, what an interesting take, huh? Somebody spill this bottle because this bottle is spilling me.
That's right.
So, how bad was the hangover that after that?
Well, Fuzzy, you're not going to believe me, but I was 16 when I wrote that one.
Let me guess, and you're going to tell me you didn't have a beer until you were 21, right?
That's right. My students might be listening, and you know that's right, 21.
Uh-huh.
No, that's one of those songs that took forever to write, you know? I knew I had the idea, man, spill this bottle's spilling me. I was raised around a bunch of cowboys. There was always had a bottle in their hand, you know. And that's what happened when they start drinking. They start talking about all kind of stuff they probably shouldn't be talking about. And I always thought that, man, spill this bottle. And I had this long, slow song written out. And one night I was in studio in Sulphur. And I said, man, I've got this idea and I can't quite shake it from you, you know, just have the hook. And he said, no, that needs to be fast. And I went home and that came right out. It sure did need to be fast.
You know, as a songwriter, you sit down and you got a book full of one-liners.
That's right. That's how it happens.
Book full of one-liners, and somebody will say something one day, and you'll be like, "Hang on,
Bing.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's the one." You know.
Yeah, those one-liners are mostly stolen quotes from other people. I hear they don't know how good they are. Somebody says something smart, Alec, and I'm gonna write that down.
I got that. I do that all the time. I have this big old thing in my phone. It's like full of one-liners. I must have 600 of them in there. You know, probably could put them all together and be like the song of one-liners.
Right.
But I'm just saying. Anyways, Sarah, thank you so much for coming and visiting with us on this great country show right here.
Yeah, Fuzzy, thank you so much, and thanks for all that you do for Louisiana music.
Oh, that's real sweet of you. Is there anybody you want to send a shout out to? Anybody listening out there?
Yeah, you know, Logan's parents are watching our babies right now, so we'll say hi to Brenda and Anthony McGurk, and I'm sure my parents are listening. That's Mom and Dad, Darty and Sheila Douga. And if my students happen to be listening in, you better be doing your homework.
Are you giving them a lot of homework on a Thursday?
I really don't. I'm not that kind of a horse teacher, but I do test them a lot. I do.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Would I pass one of your tests?
Fuzzy, you seem like you pay attention. I bet you'd pass one of my tests.
Sarah, thank you so much for coming out.
And thank you.
Fuzzy's Country Corner. We got much more on the way. Some great music. As a matter of fact, I'm going to commit right now to playing that hot new record from Ken Holloway next on Fuzzy's Country Corner.
Fuzzy's Country Corner will be right back.
RadioLouisiana.com.
As we passed in the hall, she said we need to talk. I can't go on like this another day. I froze in my tracks and a chill ran up my back, 'cause I knew what she was gonna say. She said there's someone else, and I've kept it to myself, but I can't keep this feelings locked inside. And I need to tell you this, it's one of your old friends, one you haven't talked to in a while. She said I'm leaving, and there's nothing you can do. Said I had a feeling you found somebody new. I bet I can guess his name, but it's so hard to believe. Oh, she said you're not even close. It's someone you don't know. I'm leaving you for me. I just stood there at a loss for words, trying to catch my breath, 'cause I knew that it was over when she said I'm leaving, and there's nothing you can do. I said I had a feeling that you found somebody new, but I bet I can guess his name. It's so hard to believe. Oh, she said you're not even close. It's someone you don't know. I'm leaving you for me. She said you're not even close. It's someone you don't know. I'm leaving you for me.
Well, folks, hold the ones you love close because you aren't promised tomorrow, and don't take life too seriously because nobody's getting out alive. My name's Fuzzy saying good night, God bless, thank you to our sponsors, and thank you to each and every one of you for listening. We'll see y'all on the other side.
Fuzzy's Country Corner on RadioLouisiana.com is written and produced by Jordan LaSalle in conjunction with Fuzzball Productions. The views and opinions of Fuzzy's Country Corner do not reflect on those of Radio